For this video, we're going to be palpating on not on the shoulder girdle and on the shoulder joints, and we're going to be palpating not only on the bony structures of the shoulder girdle and the shoulder joint, but also on the muscles that are involved with the shoulder movements of the shoulder joint and the shoulder girdle. So the first muscle I'm going to be palpating on is the pectoralis major. You can find the upper fibers and lower fibers. Deep into that, you can find the pectoralis minor, which is medial to the sternum, relatively medial to the sternum. But if I rotate my arms anteriorly, I can find the serratus anterior. But if I also rotate that arm anteriorly, I can also find the subclavius muscle right underneath the clavicle. If I push my thumbs to that mini gap, you can find the sternal end, and also you can also find the manubrium of the sternum. Therefore, you can find your SC joint. And if I move my arms laterally, I can find not only the acromial end of the clavicle, but I can also find the AC joint. And right posterior to the AC joint and the acromial end of the sternum, I can find the acromion of the scapula. But and right underneath, if you find that tender place of your shoulder, if you move your arm, if you extend your arm, you can find the coracoid process. But if I keep my arms relaxed, I can find the head and the neck of the humerus. I can also find around the head the lesser tuberosity, the intertubercular groove, and the greater tuberosity. And I can also find the deltoid tuberosity. And deep into the deltoid is the coracobrachialis next to the biceps. And here I can also find, if I'm on flexion, I can find the anterior, the lateral, and the posterior deltoid. This is the levator scapulae, which is deep, which is underneath the sternocleidomastoid. Here we have the upper trapezius, the middle trapezius, and the lower trapezius. The superior trapezius, the middle trapezius, and the inferior trapezius. And if I feel that bony structure right in between the right around here is the spine of the scapula. And the lateral side, you can find the lateral angle. The medial side to the spine, you can find the upper spine. You can find the medial angle, and right in that certain area, you can find the inferior angle. And right deep into the lower traps, you can find, and medial to the spine, you can find the rhomboids minor and the rhomboids major. And what makes the V shape of the back are your latissimus dorsi. And right above, and right to the lateral side and proximal to the humerus, you can find the teres major and the teres minor.